In a world covered in darkness and chaos,
Sam the Seagull. How's it been, old friend?
one man swore he would never fight again.
They sent you, CD. That's crazy. Of course they sent you.
But will honor and friendship
We've been looking for you, man.
make him break his vow?
The country needs you.
I told you already. I don't carry the flag of the country anymore. That's not what I do.
Or will he turn his back on those who need him the most?
Okay, well then I need you. They got my son, Sam. They got Noctis.
Who?
Two people you know very well.
This summer,
Yu-Yu-Kun and R. Kelly.
Mother of God.
Sam the Seagull is
We need you. I need you. To save my boy, Sam. Will you do it?
Dragons of Uganda.
One day this podcast will start and it'll be like, all right, let's just get into the podcast. You know what? That'll happen one day. I promise you. I fucking promise you. That's not today. That's just not today. Bro, what are you doing? That's not. You acting like CD right now. I don't appreciate that.
No, that was what I just heard right now. What the fuck?
Oh God, I don't. I don't. Why? Why are you like this?
Yo, I swear to God, I just heard someone say, ah ha ha. Like,
I hate the way you are. I don't hate you, but I hate everything about you. If I wish you weren't you. I don't hate you. I really don't. I hate everything about you.
I'm in tears, dog.
wait, where the fuck did that come from, though? I swear to God, I heard someone.
I hate the clothes you like. I hate the bands you like. I hate. Flip. I hate.
My bad, man.
Welcome to this week's episode of Nothing Sacred.
Wait, we're recording?
I'll fucking murder your family. I'll murder your family. I swear to God. My name is Saint Dementia.
That isn't your real name, though.
AKA Y. Just Y. Joining me this week are the enigmatic Flip,
Hey, what's up, guys?
Jay the Jedi,
How you doing, folks?
and Principal Noctis.
What's up, gamers? Back at it with another video. Make sure to hit that like button
Okay, we're
and
not starting the
subscribe.
podcast off like that.
Wow, that's fucking... Yo, what's up, gamer girls and boys? Smash that fucking like button. We get this podcast to 5,000 likes. Noctis will dye his hair. Woo! Oh, we're not going to do that.
No, this
Here,
podcast got canceled because it didn't get enough Patreon funds, dog.
Yeah, y'all didn't buy our fucking bathwater. That's fucked up.
I love
Noctis
it.
spent all night in that bath to make that Gamer Boy bathwater, and none of you fucking... Wes bought like 5 jars and no one else bought shit. It's terrible.
I'm not buying that shit.
That's fucked up. Noctis worked really hard on that bathwater, bro.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not drinking another nigga's bathwater.
Whoa! Who the fuck said you had to drink it?
Why would I want
You
that
had to buy
shit?
it. I don't know. I'm not fucking a freak
It's a
like you.
souvenir.
Why you buy it?
Why is Noctis making it? That's my question.
It's just clout, money. The fuck you mean, bro?
He got clout bullied into making that shit. That's crazy.
Damn, Noctis, he said he wouldn't buy your fucking bathwater if someone paid him to do it. How you feel about that, bro?
That's fine,
say-
bro. It's not for him anyway.
Noctis didn't make this bathwater for you, Jay.
He made it for himself.
Made it
He's
for-
drinking that shit.
For the real gamer girls. Like, what's that? And you, Ku's girlfriend.
Okay.
You guys are trash. What's the topic?
The topic is, he's not here to defend himself, so hey, everybody. Fucking at Sam the Seagull. Ask him what his name used to be back in the day, and ask him why it was Dragons of Uganda. What's up with that, bro? Sam, the fuck's up with that? Why was your name Dragons of Uganda? No, fuck that. Why was your name Sam the Manly Ham?
Oh,
That's the worst one, in my opinion.
Man, leave Sam alone, man. The man clearly had some trauma back in the day.
That's not an excuse. That's never an
When you name
excuse.
yourself the Manly Hams, you got some trauma on you. It's just what it is.
The Manly Ham, huh? Oh god, that's terrible.
So
so
I
how's
have
everyone's
bad
week?
news.
So what?
I
How's
have bad
everyone's week?
news. Just real quick before we,
Go for it, Knock.
I kind of have to, turn off notifications on my PC, and you're gonna hear it on the pod. So just
That's okay.
just ignore it. It's fine.
That's fine.
I'm gonna just pretend every sound I hear is a bullet going through my chest. I'm probably gonna die before the podcast even really gets started.
No, Jay, don't do it.
Did
Choose
you
life.
move back to Chicago?
No.
No, hey, it's even worse. Jay in a very dangerous situation right now.
All right.
Hey man, it's looking up. That's all I'm gonna say.
How's everyone doing today?
All of this
fuck it,
banter,
we never
bro.
do that.
That's
We
crazy.
never do that. How's it going, Noctis? How's your day been?
Wait, are we actually recording?
Noctis.
Are
It's not
we?
funny,
'Cause
bro.
this is. I'm just not used to it. We're like what,
you-
5 minutes in, and we're just
don't-
like.
Bro, this podcast has no fucking structure whatsoever.
This is
It's
why we
bad
need a
structure.
white manager.
Yeah, we have Flip.
Flip doesn't count.
Yes, he does.
He has that minority in his veins.
Is he an
Exactly.
octoroon? Am I wrong about that? Isn't he an octoroon? 1/8?
What
He
the hell's a
that key-
Noctoroon?
We're 1/8 black, bro.
God.
What the fuck was that?
Yo, see, I told you, I heard that.
Fucking Jay. Oh my god. It's terrible, bro. Jay's fucking surrounded by young white girls and he started acting funny. I don't like this. I don't like this, Jay.
Man,
Man.
get to the topics, goddammit.
Man,
Host,
you know
host
what?
our
You-
podcast.
Look, fine. You know what? Fine. Whatever. Fuck all y'all. Terrible. Keep
Don't
it
want to
quiet.
hear about our fucking day. They want to hear the news.
Let's get
Yeah,
it then.
bro. That's where they come to us for the news. So, yo, any of y'all back Shenmue 3?
No.
No.
Good. So, like, I don't know if y'all followed this shit, but it's been real fucked up. So, first off, so I'm sure you heard everyone was pretty pissed off that Shenmue 3 became an Epic's exclusive on the PC. And when it first happened, everyone was like, so can we get a refund then? Because I don't fucking want to buy my game from Epic. And they're like, nah, bro, no refund. GG, get fucked, nerd. And so everyone's pissed off about that. Well, then Epic was like, alright, fuck it. We'll give you fucking nerds your fucking refund. Fuck off. Stop being bitches. From now on, this will be our new policy. If we get a game that was a Kickstarter game, we'll do this now. Which sucks already because now that just sets a precedent that, yo, you can sell your game to Epic and they'll just cover your costs for being shitty to your fans. But it also means that this company, the company that's making Shenmue 3, I think it's called Wise Game,
Right.
WiseNet, they're never going to be able to Kickstarter a game again because no one's going to trust them at all, ever.
Yeah, this is a classic.
wouldn't.
This is a classic case of like shooting yourself in the foot
Exactly.
because you promised the product and you couldn't deliver. But with most Kickstarters, like I just noticed, the funds never really get used for what they're supposed to. Those few times that they actually do go through for like Kickstarter projects, good, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's like the quality of the product's there. You know what I'm saying?
And the shitty thing is, basically, people have been leaking that, yo, when Epic does these deals, it's not like they gave them $100,000. They gave them so much money that, like, they could probably pay back every single person who kickstarted the game and still have money left over.
They just
So it's
won't.
literally just, yeah, exactly. It's a fucking money thing. It's bullshit. And like I said, I'm not against anyone making a profit out their game, but I'm against this fucking having your fans pay to kickstart this game. And the thing is, too, with Shenmue 3, if you go back and look and do the reading, this shit didn't need to be kickstarted. This thing had a budget.
Right.
The Kickstarter was literally just a publicity stunt. That's all it fucking was. That's all it was. It was a pre-order mechanic and a fucking publicity stunt. So none of
Wait.
this shit all this shit was unnecessary.
Who makes Shenmue? Capcom?
No, it was Sega, but it's being developed, I think, externally by WiseNet's, YSNet, which is the name of the company,
Mhm.
Isn't it
which I'm
Yeast?
assuming is owned.
Isn't it Yeast?
Is it Ys? I really don't know, honestly.
That's how I remember people pronouncing that one game.
Yes, yeah. So, but I'm assuming they're owned by Sega. I honestly don't know. But yeah, because literally I think the game kickstarted a couple million, and if you look, it's like this is not enough to make this game. So like, what the fuck's going on? It's like apparently they had money from Sony, and apparently they had money from
No,
Sega.
bro, that shit
So-
was whack. Sony came out and was like, new Shenmue, but you guys
Yeah.
gotta back it. Then once
Exactly,
it got
that
back,
was
they're
all
like,
Blizzard.
now we're giving them money.
So
Then
you're
Deep
telling me
Silver's
that-
publishing, which is more money. And
Yup.
then after
Yeah.
it's like, it's going on Epic, which is even more money.
Oh, like exactly, like so much fucking money.
Which
like,
is
all
smart.
this Shit.
Because Shenmue
No,
3
it-
isn't gonna
it's smart.
sell. It isn't gonna sell.
No, fuck no. Yeah, if you want to play like Shenmue 3, play Yakuza. It's a better version of Shenmue 3.
What's crazy is that I was hyped for Shenmue when it was announced. I don't know why. But just after a while, like they even had that Shenmue 1 and 2 remaster come out. I didn't buy that
I
trash.
bought that like a fool.
I
I
didn't
bought
even
it like
care.
a fucking fool.
You.
I didn't
idiot.
even care. I was playing Yakuza.
That's smart right there. No, but it's like, okay, so that's the first part of the story. It's like, yo, so yeah, they're gonna, pay the backers, woo, but that literally poisoned the water. Now legit, it was already a problem with kickstarting games because it was fucking how many games got canceled or just came out to be real shitty, So now it's even worse. It's like, well, I might pay to fucking get this game made, and it might be a real game that needs the money to be made, not like Shenmue 3, where this shit, it did not need this Kickstarter. This was all Blizzard stunt. And then it's like, well, it's gonna go to fucking Epic, and I'm gonna get my money back. Yeah, but it's like, what the fuck? Why did I fucking give you this money if you're just gonna lock it behind a wall at a store? And it's not even like, for anyone who doesn't know, way back, I had this huge argument, this debate in the fucking Dead End Gaming Discord about how Epic Store is technically a good thing for the industry because it's competition.
Competition
but the-
means like
Yeah.
more companies are forced to actually do better.
Exactly, but the Epic Store is a garbage store. They don't even have a fucking cart system. You can only buy games a la carte one at a time. You can't put shit. There's not a fucking cart system. That's terrible.
Wait,
And if you
I got a question.
go for it.
Why does PC need competition when Steam basically like hands out free games anyway?
Because Steam is kind of monopoly, and they kind of haven't updated Steam in years, and it's kind of not great. And if
Wait,
you
didn't they update
follow
the servers in like 2017 or something?
the servers, but not the service?
Well, even with the
and
service
also-
itself, it's like PC gamers kind of pride themselves on like, oh, we accept everybody. There's a stigma. It's like we're not really
No, they
exclusive.
don't. They fucking.
But
fucking
what I was
Ooh,
saying,
stigma.
you have Steam,
Go
which is
for it.
basically the monopoly of the gaming PC, and they're very closed-minded when
Whoa,
it comes to other
whoa,
stuff that
whoa,
might
whoa,
challenge them.
whoa.
What's up,
I
Nat?
gotta admit, I wasn't paying attention because I was texting, but I caught some of it. And Steam technically isn't monopolizing the the PC gaming industry. Like, they're not forcing anyone to release on their platform, and there's still other platforms that are doing fine. Like, GOG, which is DRM free. That's
Okay.
True.
You also have to consider Uplay, which is the only place where you
I
can
really
play your
don't.
Ubisoft games.
I really don't.
Origin,
That's not true.
where you can only you can't play them on Steam. You can buy them on Steam, but you have to.
Yeah.
It starts up through Uplay, so you're still
Yeah,
using
but
their service.
I feel like that's different though because
How is it
so
different? If you buy
because you-
keys for any Ubisoft game, it's a Uplay key. It's not a Steam key. So buying it on
Yeah, but you
Steam
can
is
still
literally
launch it-
useless.
no. Here's what I'm saying though. You can still buy it on Steam though if you don't want to. You have to use Uplay to launch it. That's fair. But like Origins, I'll give you because Origin, I don't think you can buy any EA games anymore except from Origin.
Wait, are we
I
accepting
remember correctly.
BattleNet?
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Also, yeah, BattleNet. That's.
BattleNet too. But here's what I'm saying. Maybe not a monopoly, but it's pretty fair to say that.
I wouldn't consider it a monopoly if they're not like taking out other people in the industry, because Steam clearly has no problem with other people doing their own thing. Like, they haven't even started competing
But
with
that's-
Epic.
That's not what makes it a monopoly. A monopoly just means it has a huge market share, or a huge part of the market share, which it does.
And like,
I
let's
think
be
what
real,
it-
Steam's
does
been
it,
out
though?
longer than all of these services,
Yes.
so it's obviously gonna have more people.
Because Epic apparently is having a lot of games sell really well on their platform. Apparently.
Right.
From articles
Which
that
That's
they've
still-
been
to
saying.
Saint's point, he's saying that since Steam is a monopoly, it needs competition like Epic.
I
Yeah.
think it needs competition, but I don't think Epic should be buying up existing properties. I'm okay with them, like, buying
No,
maybe a studio or something, and they build up
Right.
their own game, but I don't like how there's already games that were coming to Steam, and then they just buy it. It's like, come to our platform. We're just taking your games.
But my whole point was it's not even about the fact they're a monopoly, because they're a monopoly, and if Epic keeps getting bigger, they might wind up being a duopoly, which still isn't great. But my whole thing is, the Epic Store itself is a bad store. It's a bad service. You don't even have a cart system. It's fucking slow as shit. People have problems where if you buy too many games at once, it fucking locks your account because it thinks it's suspicious, which is fucking terrible garbage. You know, it doesn't do it doesn't do its sales well. But Steam also is, what's the word? It's also guilty of that. But the reason I still want it to do good and want it to get better is because, like, okay, Noctis, how long have you been a PC gamer?
I technically was one when I was a kid, but let's just say now, from like, 2017 to now?
Do you remember how back in the day how fucking amazing Steam summer sales were and winter sales and shit?
Yeah.
Where games would just go off crazy low prices. Now they don't really do that because they really don't have to. For those who don't know, back in the day, people used to legit have to stay at their computer or like have notifications because they would just like do flash sales of like so and so game $2, so $50 game $3. They don't do that shit no more because they don't have to.
Well,
because
I wouldn't know, but were the same like key sites like out there at the time?
I know for a fact G2A was out there, but they weren't as big, and they're considered a lot more.
I mean,
shady.
like the other ones, like
Green
Man Gaming and like.
Green Man Gaming, I know was there because people were like, "Don't buy from Green Man Gaming."
Because that's mostly like the best place to get your deals is like on the key sites.
Don't use G2A.
Well, obviously G2A is bad, and we shouldn't advocate for G2A. But I gotta admit, that is maybe sort of kinda how I got Mortal Kombat 11.
I'm gonna agree with the indie developers that if you're gonna buy from G2A, just torrent it.
Right.
Because the developers don't see any of the money anyway, so you might as well just torrent it.
But only time I ever use G2A is when I want a game so bad and that I can't pirate it.
Shit, I don't judge you, bro. Look, sometimes you don't got the money, but you want to play that fucking game. And look, I don't begrudge anybody.
Usually pirates, they'll just wait and buy it on a sale. I know that's what I do, especially with the game that I want. Like,
also, studies have shown that, most people who pirate games weren't going to pay for it in the first place, so you're taking not losing a sale, but that's whatever. That's a story for another day. So, yeah, that's the first part of the story. Is basically, they're kind of poisoning the well for other creators who want to make their games on Kickstarter because, like, well, and Epic has said they're going to keep doing this, and as long as they have that Fortnite money, they can afford to keep buying these fucking games. But here's the other part. So, let's say you did pre-order Shenmue 3, and you're like, all right, whatever. I pre-ordered it. It's cool. I'm going to keep it with Epic. Yeah, you're not going to get any of the fucking retail exclusive DLC content. Because fuck you.
Which is also bullshit.
Yeah. So this comes from Destructoid. And there was a backer named Antonio Miranda who basically asked them, yo, so are we going to be able to get that? And they told him standard deluxe versions released to retail sales are not affiliated with the crowdfunding campaign, so will not be included with backer pledges. They will be available for sale separately. Basically telling you, yeah, fuck you, you're not getting this shit. You gotta buy it again. Buy the complete version, quote unquote, to get this shit. Cause fuck you, we got your money, you dumb bitch.
Now pay again, cause I know you will.
Yeah, man. Shenmue people clearly conned fans and
oh yeah, big con
and got their money. So I mean, I'm not a fan of this one. I'm usually on the team get your money while you can get it, but this
True.
seems pretty shady. Like, at least give the people who back the game the full content if you're gonna do it, because I mean, it's not gonna sell a lot, because I feel like those kind of games are outdated and they're only being made off a name, and not many people want them except like maybe like a couple hundred. So I mean, if you gotta con someone, at least give them the full game. So it's like, fuck it,
That's like the worst part is like no one. Okay, like honestly, do any of y'all care about Shenmue 3?
No.
Exactly. The only people I know care about Shenmue 3 are people who are like in their early 30s. That's it. This game was not. None of us. Have any of y'all played the other Shenmues?
No.
I played like an hour of Shenmue 1 on the fucking Dreamcast. Other than that, it's like I said, I don't care. So this game is not gonna sell any money. It's not gonna make any money.
It's just a classic nostalgia grab, as usual.
Right.
I mean, we see it with Final Fantasy VII. The only difference is Final Fantasy VII turned into like a little cult classic, and
one of the biggest selling games.
Yeah. Shenmue.
Oh, did y'all see that shit where the fucking, what is it, Australian retailer or some shit accidentally leaked that Fallout or Final Fantasy VII's coming to Xbox One?
Is it?
That's that.
I mean,
well,
you
well,
could
we
you
already
could
know
have
that.
assumed that was
It's a
happening
timed
anyway, though.
exclusive. That's what they
Yeah.
said
Yeah.
last time.
No, apparently not, because they pulled that shit real quick, and then Square released a statement saying there's no plans to release this on another console at this state.
They'd be
I thought it was
dumb
a
not
private
to.
exclusive at some point.
I thought
I
that too.
don't think nothing is sacred.
Yeah, I thought
Nothing
that
is
too.
sacred, bro.
Because I'm
Like,
sitting here
even
thinking,
look at
if you're not gonna
Detroit
cash, if you're
and,
not
like,
gonna cash
those
in
other-
on one of your biggest franchises, most popular games of the series, and you're not gonna make that multi-platform, what are you doing, dog?
Exactly. I don't know. It's fucking weird. Yeah. So basically, fuck you, net, whoever, capital Y under cap whatever s net.
Under cap.
fucking-
This podcast
yeah,
is
under
trash.
capital. I just got off of work. Please leave me alone. Don't bully me, please. You're fucking scumbags. Hopefully this game isn't as terrible as fucking Mighty Number 9, because I honestly would feel bad, because I know I have friends, like older friends, who like have been dying for this game since they were like fucking 12. So like I really hope
They better
this
do it
game is at least
justice.
good. Yeah.
Didn't
Moving
they-
on to go for it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, didn't they change the fighting style too or something?
Well, here's the thing. Shenmue 1 has like 2 fights in it. Shenmue 2 probably has like maybe 3 more fights. So they would have to basically make a fight system to begin with, because it's fucking ass. You don't really fight in those games. That's why everyone says Yakuza is the better version of fucking Shenmue, because it's basically everything Shenmue tried to do but better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, this is a terrible series.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, bro. Shenmue is super overrated in my opinion. But moving on to less video game related topics. Did y'all see that story about the music festival in Detroit
I
that was
did.
trying to pay white people more than people of color?
I heard about that, and I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of these. It was in Detroit too. I thought it was in like the UK or something.
No, Detroit, the Afro Future Fest.
Damn, how you
Afro
gonna-
future.
how you
No
gonna
wonder
be
why they got
racist
charged
in
double. That's
Detroit?
crazy.
How do you feel about it, Flip?
I mean that's pretty fucked up. I think we were having a talk or convo about this, about how doing it by social class was like a better idea, not racial class. And
Mhm.
Right.
I was like, I mean, why? Why would you even think this would be a good idea to,
Well,
say,
from what
hey,
they
if you're
said-
black, you gotta pay $20. If you're white, you get it for 10.
Well, from what they said, the reason they were charging white people more is because there was a real they said there was a problem with white people coming in from out of town and buying up all the tickets before people who live in the neighborhood could buy them. So that's what
Oh,
that's what
they're
were trying to
charging
do.
white people double?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh
you
shit,
not-
I'm all for
That's
this.
what the
Hold on.
article was talking about.
Hold on,
And
I
I'll be
get
the first to
cheaper
say,
tickets?
like, witnessing, because Illinois, we have Lollapalooza. Like 80-90% of the people that come to that festival and get the sold out tickets aren't even from Illinois, dog. So like a lot of people,
I believe it.
a lot of people are just like, fuck, I can't go to Lollapalooza this year because everybody else bought
Yeah.
them up. Like, and now they're selling the 3-day passes for like even more than what they paid them for. So,
Wait, do they have Lollapaloozas in every city?
So Lollapalooza
I
is
don't
like
think
the
so.
festival in Chicago, but
Yeah.
it's like Coachella, but on just Chicago version.
Yeah, I don't see why people are mad that they're getting bought up from out of towners if it's like a special fest for only that area. It's not like people go to Coachella that's everywhere from California. These people be flying in from like New Zealand and shit.
Well, like I said, people had a problem. Even people like there was this artist. Her name, what is it? What is her fucking name? Tiny Jag. She's a biracial rapper. She's half black, half white, and she actually pulled out of the festival because of it. Because she basically, cause she's like, if my grandma wanted to come, she'd have to pay extra just to see me. And she goes, her quote was, "It wouldn't matter what race I was. I knew that I didn't agree with it." So I mean, I get where they're coming from, because you kind of, if you're holding a festival for the people in your area, you want them to come, but there's so many better ways to go through it.
Mhm.
One of the ones I saw was like, yo, just have them a proof of something that has their name on it that proves they live in the area. Super
What-
simple. That's it.
Like they should have just okay. I'm pretty sure they sell their tickets online, right?
They do.
Yeah.
Eventbrite
So
and stuff
why
like
not
that.
just have it IP check where they're from,
don't know
and
if
charge
that's- is
them
that
by
legal?
yeah.
I don't think you
can
can,
check
you can
it.
do that.
Whenever you join a website, they have your location on board. So right then and there, they know where you're at. So you could
Yeah, I
just,
guess you're right.
So you could just set it up so if you're out of the state and you're buying tickets, you
Again,
can get
there's
charged.
so many different better ways to do it. But
Yeah.
Noctis, I want to hear what you think about this because you're you.
Oh, well,
Everybody get ready. Well, wait a minute. Let me get this ready. So
no,
I know
I
when
was
to send
coughing
it to
because
you.
I wasn't paying. So yeah, what Flip just said, I was about to say that they can just check where like the person buying the tickets is from. But
Yeah, exactly.
I think that they're just trying to get some like pandering points because if you're a business,
Oh,
you
for
want,
sure, yeah,
you want
yeah.
money. Like, why would you care about who attends it? Either way, it doesn't really matter to me. This is one of those things to where it's all like, whether I care or don't, I still get benefits. So,
What
like
about
that's
you, Jay? What do you think about it?
yeah, Jay, tell us.
It's fucked
black.
up.
What do you mean,
What-
bro? Take advantage of this. Enjoy it.
Fight.
I've been on the receiving end of not being able to get into concerts because of purely being like, oh, you were too late. But I've known people who just like,
I thought you were gonna talk about like a discrimination story about how you were treated bad because of the color of your skin.
why are you
said
assuming
'cause
what
you
I'm
were
going to
late.
talk about?
You said because you were late.
Knock this.
I'm
I
sorry,
bet this
go.
nigga Noctis eats whipped cream when he goes to bed, dog.
Bro, I'll eat
Not
whipped
even
cream
whipped
off
cream,
your
sour
ass,
cream. Shut
bro.
the fuck up.
Oh fuck. Oh, it's like Kobe's still here.
God damn
God,
it.
All right, bro. Go on.
Continue, Jay, please.
I'm just saying, people want to see the artists they want to see. To charge based purely on skin color is like fucked up. Cause I'm just like, people pay like that different tax bracket area. Like you're gonna have people who like pay more to get the front row seats anyway. But on top of that, if the festival is like more expensive, but you still have them charge double because they're white, what the fuck? Like that $300
Right.
ticket's
My
gonna go to
problem
$600
is if they're
tickets.
trying, like, if certain people can't afford it, why aren't they saving their money for these events?
And I'm also
It's
like,
not even.
concert wise, like I've
Go
just
for it.
noticed the majority of people that go are still white, regardless or not.
And
Yeah.
they're
And they're gonna
also
see
the
the artists they
majority of
wanna
the
see.
population, so it's just sort of going to be more likely that there's going to be more white
Who's
people.
even
everywhere.
performing at Lollapalooza?
That was
Isn't
my
that a
whole
white
thing.
event? It sounds
yeah,
white.
this sounds white as hell.
What, Lollapalooza?
My whole thing is like, okay, so my one problem with this festival is like, so like you're doing it because you don't want people from out of town to buy tickets, you know, and charge extra. But it's like, bro, I've never even heard of the Afro Future Fest. I've never heard of hardly any of the people who are supposed to be at this Afro Future Fest. So like,
Yeah, that
is it
sounds
really that
just
you-
really local and niche. So I don't.
Exactly. So it's like, bro, are you really just trying to get some, you know, some clout? Because I mean, I don't blame you. I'm not even mad about it. That's smart. That's a smart fucking hustle. But it's like, bro, come on. Let's see. It's what is it? The fucking Afro Future Fest, immersive, intimate, and intentional space keeping for Afro-Black futurists, a 360 transformer dreamscape centering Detroit's black magic performers and artisans with community. Essence Fest meets Afro Punk. It's like I don't. This seems really fucking local, bro.
Wait,
so like,
oh.
why are you so worried about? Again, like the more I read into this, the more it just seems like we were just trying to get some fucking some publicity, bro. And you know, sorry, y'all had to, because the follow up to the story is they changed it. They're not gonna do that anymore. But what they are doing is if you are a white person coming to the Afro Future Fest, they want you to donate. It's not mandatory, but they would like if you would donate to. I guess the NAACP. I really don't know. I didn't say in the story.
Wait, hold on. Let me
go for it.
chime in real quick.
Do it, chime boy.
Support
Alright,
black
so
business.
It's called the Afro Future Fest, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
And they're charging white people double to get in to this Afro Future Fest, right?
That's the future I dream of.
I don't.
Alright. I can see why they charge less for black people because they don't want the white
Oh,
folks
yeah.
to be there.
Well, like I said, I get it. I just think they went about it in the most
Yeah,
stupidest,
just get people
backward-ass
from the
way.
area. Just say it's a local thing.
Yeah. Also, like I said, the more and more I read, I'm like, this shit was just for clout.
I don't
That's
think
all
it's
it
a
was.
local
Especially
thing.
because it's like it's more of a cultural thing rather than a skin color thing. So say if there's somehow white people that grew up in the same area as the black people in that area, they're still gonna have experience with that culture and feel like they're part of, like the culture there. So it makes sense.
I don't know the white people from that.
Because there's certain white people that grew up around black people, and they're like super similar to them. I grew up in the ghetto, but I didn't grow up like the black people.
The black people, bro?
Yeah,
really?
them blacks. Them Negroes.
Clown.
Look,
Here's the
man.
fucked up thing. I finally realized what Jay was doing. It literally just clicked. I fucking love that gif. So I guess closing thoughts. We get it, but it's kind of dumb.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know.
There are just
I
better
feel
ways
like
to
the
go about it.
backlash- Look, there's better ways to go about it, but the backlash is white people complaining.
White people always be complaining.
Nah,
that's how
bro.
they are.
I used to believe
Calm
that
down.
too.
Calm down.
I
Nog.
used to.
Calm down.
I hate that it's changed, but black people complain a lot now.
Black people complain too, but in this certain topic,
Yeah.
white people
Of
are
course.
Noctis don't like when you talk about his massa like that, so we gotta calm down.
Nah, bro. Oh wait, I can't be saying this. Never
Thank
mind.
you,
Next
bro.
topic.
Thank you, bro. So the next topic's kind of gonna be a long one, which is okay. So R&B extraordinaire R. Kelly, he's fucked. He's big fucked. He's the most fucked. He's almost as fucked as his victims. It's bad, bro.
Can we say
So
that?
I fucking can say it. Nothing's sacred.
Okay.
So apparently, dude had like over 20 fucking, or at least that's what they found, over 20 tapes of just him doing a bunch of illegal shit. He began, apparently back in 2001, he began paying thousands of dollars to find these tapes of him having sex with teenage girls after they mysteriously went missing from his quote-unquote collection. R. Kelly, who was 52, I didn't know that. He was indicted in Illinois and New York this past weekend, I guess, or past week, Friday. And it's for, recruited women for sex, persuaded them to conceal that he had sexual contact with teenage girls, and yeah, bro, he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to get these tapes back. It's fucking crazy. So right now he's sitting in court in Chicago, and they're waiting to, he ain't got no bail, and they're waiting to see what's going to happen because he's going to get extradited to New York to face charges. So he's facing charges in New York and Chicago at the same time. It's fucking crazy. Here's my favorite part too is they're like, he needs bail. His lawyer said he's certainly not a risk. He's not a flight risk. He's not a danger to anybody at all. Bitch, what? Are you fucking kidding me?
What do you think he's gonna do? Run out on the street and start pissing on girls? What do you mean he's not?
Yes, Noctis. He might.
You made it sound like he's gonna go like kill someone or something.
I'm worried he's gonna fucking be like, well, this is my last hurrah, and just fucking get like
Flee the
10
country.
He's
He
gonna
should've
go after
been
your
done
daughter,
that.
Noctis.
Once he already
what
had
if
a court case
Noctis,
and he
what
got out.
if he hurts a white girl? How will you feel then? Her blood will be on your hands.
I don't care.
Terrible. He's getting indicted on 13 charges. What does it say? His associates too. He got the Oh, this is the best part. So he paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for several people to cover these tapes, right? And then he made these people take polygraph tests to make sure they weren't lying and that they got all the copies of the shit after they fucking they got it. He's also being indicted with his what is his name? Business manager Daryl McDavid, who facilitated a trip in 2002 with the girls that he molested and their parents, so that way law enforcement couldn't talk to him, and gave them gifts including a GMC Yukon Denali SUV and money for over a decade to conceal their relationship with these girls. His charges include 1 count of conspiracy to okay, this is the fucking crazy part. Listen to all this. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to receive child pornography, 2 counts of receiving child pornography, 4 counts of producing child pornography, 5 counts of enticement of a minor to engage in criminal sexual activity, and 1 count of conspiracy to obstruct justice. They're gonna put this man away forever.
They're
This
getting
is
on
fucking
Michael
crazy.
Jackson.
But I actually believe this fucking dude did do it.
They got
brought in-
tapes.
They got tapes, and the fact he paid for it
Uh,
just makes you look more spastic.
Free R. Kelly.
And shut the fuck up, Riley. So So okay, so this man had like a whole like it wasn't just like okay, and as fucking messed up as this sounded, it wasn't just like R. Kelly was fucking these teenage girls. This man had his entire enterprise doing this shit. From what one of the prosecutors' witnesses said, R. Kelly's enterprise was not only engaged in music, as alleged. For 2 decades, the enterprise, at the direction of R. Kelly, preyed upon young women and teenagers whose dreams of meeting a superstar. Also, first off, if you're like 14 years old, why are you trying to meet R. Kelly? R. Kelly ain't been relevant in years. Soon turned to a nightmare of rape, child pornography, and this is the weird part, forced labor.
Oh.
The musician turned predator allegedly uses stardom to coax some victims into nefarious sex acts, while certain members of the enterprise calculatingly facilitated the abhorrent conduct.
Did you say forced labor?
Yeah, dude, forced labor.
So, like,
yeah,
picking
bro,
up cotton?
Noctis. Stupid. You sad, strange man, you.
Yo, I'm just saying. Maybe that isn't the worst thing he made those girls do.
So maybe he called his fucking posse the Enterprise, bro, because he's
That's
an
such
anime
a generic.
villain.
I don't know why he didn't just clap some underage cheeks on the low and then just dash.
So apparently, when you were a girl who became R. Kelly's, you had rules. They could not leave their rooms without R. Kelly's permission, which brings us back. Y'all remember the video when he was having the fucking interview, and he's talking to the girls, or they're interviewing the girls. He's in the back, like Noctis. I'm still in the room. They could not leave the room without R. Kelly's permission. They could not eat or go to the bathroom without his permission. And when he wasn't around, they had to wear baggy clothes. They couldn't look at other men, and they had to fucking call R. Kelly daddy at all times.
Dog.
Fucking crazy. This is some like fucking Scientology shit. He was like, he made his associates obtain sensitive information about them to maintain control over them and demanded absolute commitment. He isolated them from their family, which we already knew that shit, and then he made them dependent on their financial well-being. Well, that's just common sense. I get that. It's fucking terrible, but I get it. So yeah, this dude and 2 of his associates, one of them being that McDavid guy I mentioned, the other guy being called Individual B, which means that dude got a deal already. That dude already got a deal because they only released his name. The second dude that got indictment, besides R. Kelly, he got a deal. R. Kelly's going to jail. He's going to big jail. Big jail energy.
About time.
Look, all I gotta say is this McDavid dude needs to get hired somewhere else because he's good. This man R. Kelly's been on point for about 20 years now, and they barely catching him. Like this.
All it took was a documentary. That's crazy.
It took a documentary, which wasn't even that good a documentary. Don't at me.
But I think
So
that's a sad, like, just a sad thing about. I hate using this phrase, but about the society we live in, to where it takes a documentary for people to like be aware of shit.
The society we live in, bro, really?
It's true though, bro. We already knew this. We all knew this, but it took a documentary just for those NPCs to absorb the info
AJ
given
nothing
to
but
them.
A number.
Yo, I swear, people are NPCs, man.
Okay, calm down, bro.
No,
I'm heated though. We already knew this, and people are like, just so surprised.
This man Noctis really said that.
Yeah, when the documentary came out, people were so surprised about that. It's like, what?
Who were you talking to? Were these people like in a coma for the past 15 years?
Yes.
Oh, well, see, that's different, bro.
That's what it seems like. They were asleep, bro. They weren't woke.
How do you feel about it, Jay?
It's about time, shit. I can't believe this nigga just said we're all playing The Sims and we just chose to ignore this shit, though.
It is true.
Well, speak on it then.
How the fuck? He must have got cheat codes or some shit, bro. This is like some legit supervillain shit. Cause like for it to take this long for some shit to happen to him.
It's called money, bro. It's the best cheat code there is.
I need more of it. That's crazy. Anyways, just put him away. I'm tired of talking this shit.
Now this is R. Kelly's OJ sentence. They couldn't get OJ for the murder, so they got him for that kidnapping shit. They put his ass away for like 20
All I'm
years.
saying is, when the trial does happen, and there's that possibility that he does get off, not saying he will.
Yeah, giggity.
Saint, take that shit. You threw me the fuck off.
Nah,
Alright, so
I'll just say
go
this.
for it.
What's up?
This nigga is getting indicted. He's broke. He
Oh,
ain't
we
got
know
no
he
money
is.
to pull. He ain't got no more money to put. That was probably their whole strategy the whole time, is just to wait till he's broke and then get his ass
Drain
so
it.
that he can't
Yeah.
lawyer his way out of this one. So I mean, shit. Rest in peace, R. Kelly, man. Enjoy your 50 years to life in prison.
It's the
Okay,
remix
so,
to Ignition.
You gonna be singing in prison, bro.
All right. So normally I don't do this, but shout out to CD Styles in the chat. He said they ain't putting him away, bro. So according to TMZ, and I kind of touched on this, according to TMZ, the prosecutors and the attorneys for the families of the girls that he molested and raped, apparently they got over 20 videos of him doing the shit. So like, if he could beat that shit, he deserves to be free. Cause bro, not one, not two, 20. 20 videos of Kelly engaged with minors, bro.
Imagine recording
on.
yourself committing a crime.
It's bro, exactly.
Thank you, R.
It is-
Kelly. For your
Imagine-
ingenious
exactly.
plan.
Hey, he got away with it for this long, so shit, he's not that dumb apparently. Also, no, fuck that, Noctis. Imagine having those tapes and like being able to put people in the position where they can steal that shit. Because apparently he had to fucking pay the $100,000 to get the
Were
shit
they
back before.
physical?
Yes,
Like,
bro.
was he
apparently-
putting it on like a VCR
VHS,
or
bro?
something?
Yes, bro. They were old tapes.
No, bro has to wait. Why am I giving advice? Never mind. I'll just say it
Got
though.
himself.
You put it on a USB, and then you keep that in a safe.
And then you drop the USB at medieval times, like Randy Pitchford.
Oh.
Where y'all heard that story,
Yes.
right? Randy
Mm,
Pitchford.
yeah.
Gearbox.
Gearbox.
Wait, is that where the
Oh.
picture comes from? Where like he was on the floor in like the bathroom, and it looked like he got peed on. And his eyes are all red.
I don't know. I just
You
know
haven't
he
seen
dropped
that
the
pic?
No, my favorite part though, he's like, it wasn't child pornography. It was just a girl pretending to be real young. I'm like, that's weird too, bro. It's just less
That isn't
weird, I
weird,
guess.
bro. That's like liking lollies.
Noctis. I'm gonna be real with you.
Some people like those, bro.
I find people who like lollies fucking weird.
I do too,
Hey,
bro.
man, it's
But it's a
better than
safe
being,
way of beating
yeah.
off to
A safe
Jeez.
way.
a safe way for them to
Safe way.
beat off.
I hear,
To
I
those
hear, well, I hear
heinous
the,
things, man.
How do you explain that if you get caught watching that shit though?
I hear sirens in the distance.
Look,
Not
man,
for me,
you
bro.
can get caught, but they can't do nothing to you because you ain't doing nothing crazy. You just
That's-
not looking at crazy
I'm just saying
Stop that, Jay.
is that clearly liking underage girls is a mental health problem. So it's like if they have some like healthy way of beating off, bro, let them do it as long as they're not touching our kids.
Noctis, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. If little anime girls is how they get there, just
Oh my god.
I'm going
It's
home.
terrible. Yeah. I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. This is your house, Saint. I'm going out of my home then. This is bad. Noctis, you upset me. Good job. Yeah, so not Jay, Flip. So how do you feel about this whole R. Kelly situation?
I mean,
That we
shit.
got off on tangent
It
on?
took too long, man. That's all. I mean, he put out some hits in the 2000s, and then I mean, so cool that it took too long because them songs kind of dope. But I mean, he can go
Yeah.
now.
we should put
I
some
blame
R.
Aaliyah's
Kelly in the
death.
background of the pod.
No, I don't want to get this fucking shit flagged. But okay, let me ask you a question. Everything that happened with Michael Jackson, I was like, I'm still gonna listen to Michael Jackson music. You can't stop me.
What's
It's the
wrong with
motherfucker
you,
made
bro?
Thriller.
Well, okay.
How are you
Thriller.
gonna listen to that?
But I really don't feel no problem not listening to R. Kelly ever again.
Look,
How do y'all feel about shit like that?
if an R. Kelly feature, an R. Kelly song comes on my playlist, I'm gonna let it play. I ain't gonna be like, oh my god, it's R. Kelly.
No.
Let's skip.
So I was driving to work, right? You know, I got that. I set up a playlist, like set up a queue of music I'm gonna listen to on the way to work, just in general to wherever I'm going. I was listening to my old school playlist, and Michael Jackson came on. Remember the time? That song. And I just couldn't.
Yes.
I had to turn down the volume. I couldn't risk people hearing me listening to that.
Oh my god.
And then when you hear it, and he's talking about remember the time when we fell in love, I'm thinking about little boys. Like bro's talking about. I can't.
Are you
Here's
saying you're
the thing.
ashamed to listen to Michael Jackson?
Nah, I still will. Just in the comfort of my own home.
Here's the issue with that though. First off, they don't have any proof of MJ doing it. R. Kelly got 20 tapes. I mean, if R. Kelly got 20 tapes out there and MJ ain't got at least 2, then he ain't doing it. He didn't do it.
All
TMZ
I'm
would have
saying
found
is-
them shits.
I think that he did it, but innocent until proven guilty. So
all I'm saying is if MJ doing what he did to that little boy was the fucking inspiration for Thriller, then I'm sorry, he's gonna have to hold that L. Cause it's
Wait, Thriller came out in the 70s. What you mean, or the 80s?
Hey, you don't know when
70s.
he
Whoa.
started.
My bad.
That
You know
was
when he
that'd be
started?
crazy for the 70s.
Yeah, that's a little crazy for the 70s, but the 80s. How you gonna make a song in the 80s and then molest someone in the 90s and all of a sudden Thriller is the inspiration? Come on now, relax, Saint.
I fucking
Relax.
shit. I fucking
Don't
I'm not gonna,
diss
He's a
the
time
king of pop
traveler.
like that.
They're gonna say it's premeditated. That's all.
All I'm saying is Michael Jackson for real thought that if he got into a room with Hitler, he could change his mind about killing the Jews. So that man was on some other shit, and you know, I will say this though, because y'all know what's the fucking kid's name from fucking Home Alone?
Macaulay
Uh,
Culkin.
Macaulay
Culkin.
Culkin. Someone asked him in an interview recently, so like, don't you think it's weird that Michael Jackson, you know, he would have y'all sleep in his room with him? And Macaulay said, look, bro, when you say sleep in his room, what you're thinking of is a small ass house where, you know, the cramped room, you know, you're on the floor right next to his bed and shit. In reality, that shit was like his room was like 2 stories big. His room was not your room. So when he says I shared a room with, whenever, or Macaulay Culkin said, when I say I shared a room with Michael Jackson, it's not what you think it is. He's not how y'all perceive him. So I don't know.
Man probably had like 3 beds in his room.
Exactly.
Right.
Shit.
I'll-
No,
You can
bro,
afford
they were
3
saying-
beds,
snuggling.
damn right.
Nah,
Michael
they were
Jackson didn't do it.
snuggling. I know they were, bro.
you sound jealous, bro. You okay?
Yes.
Okay, I was making sure.
Michael
Wait,
Jackson
knock
used to
this-
scare me when I was little.
Noctis would have been about that age. He was like at the time, so I mean I can see it.
Does he like little
He's
black
like, I love
boys?
Michael
I'd be
Jackson.
okay with that. Bro want to cuddle with me, but buy me stuff? Okay.
That's
Huh?
crazy, bro. You want me to sleep in the bed with you, bro? That's crazy. No, bro.
I love
too
you, Michael
much.
Jackson.
Why does he sound like?
Because
Oh,
it's not this.
why-
He
why
sounds
you
like
got-
however he wants.
That's terrible.
Hmm.
Jay, how do I sound in your head?
You sound like a Mexican.
Like you do now. What?
Oh, Ole.
Yeah,
Nah,
Saint
but
sounds like a
one's the-
migraine.
Toro.
Hey, well, I'm not fucking Spanish. Calm the fuck down.
You're loud like
Yeah.
one.
That's fair. So yeah, I don't know. Just that R. Kelly that made me think about like how you perceive, you know, like they say the art versus the artist. Like how I know a lot of people now, they're like, I can't watch a movie with what's his name in it? Fucking the dude that also raped little boys,
Kevin
Um,
Spacey?
Kevin Spacey.
Huh, that dude
It's like-
make some good movies though.
Yeah, bro's
like,
a
bro,
good actor. I don't care.
Exactly. It's like, bro, like unless he made a movie about being a pedophile, I probably wouldn't watch that because that would seem kind of weird. In
I feel like that would be
retrospect,
method
you know?
acting, dog.
Yeah, exactly. But like other than that, I'm like, I mean, look, I don't like the guy. Kevin Spacey's a shit, but yo, Seven's a fucking dope ass movie. I'm not gonna watch Seven, you know, when I'm in the mood to watch Seven.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, in Hollywood, I guarantee everyone got them skeletons. It's just how it is, you know. All your favorite, fucking whatever the fuck, all your favorite musicians and artists are probably misogynists or, you know, sexual predators or.
That
shit,
doesn't
at
make it
minimum, they don't-
okay, Saint.
Yeah, you.
I'm not saying I'm not saying it makes it okay. What I'm saying is listening and watching their art doesn't make you a bad. Doesn't make you, you know, fuck it, torrent it, steal the shit if that makes you feel better. Just don't deny yourself of the art because of what a bad person did. Shit, look at Shakira. Y'all heard what happened with Shakira, right? Bitch been dodging taxes for years. She's on the run now.
Well, nobody
You
cares
think
if
I'm-
she's dodging taxes.
You think I'm not gonna listen to Hips Don't Lie?
Well, no one's gonna.
She's a minority.
But
You're
tax
gaming-
evasion isn't
she's
child
gaming-
molestation, dog.
True,
tomato,
though.
tomato.
False equivalence, Saint.
Right.
Get your facts straight, bro.
Tomato. I mean, technically my facts are straight. You're what you meant to say was keep my simile straight, or you know how I judge 2 different crimes.
No.
Equivalent exchange, Saint.
This podcast has gone on for too long. For Nothing Sacred Podcast, my name is Saint Dementia. I have been your host.
Wait, is this
Uh,
it? What?
Yeah, I mean, anything else I want to talk about?
What about the Miley Cyrus thing?
We
Okay, I didn't read that. You want to talk about it?
I
Go
didn't
for
read it.
Miley
You
Cyrus.
read it.
Well, I don't fucking care. Miley Cyrus is fucking clown shoes, bro.
What are you talking about? Miley Cyrus is a. Okay, no. I can't even joke about that. She's.
Let me. Okay, I'm gonna put it. Okay, I'm gonna get real super. This is not a joke. Miley Cyrus I think, is a really, really good singer. Legit. I just think she makes terrible music. She doesn't record good music, but her voice is amazing. Like legit, she's literally the definition of wasted talent.
She
In my
ain't-
opinion.
she ain't that great. But I ain't
I
trying
don't
to
know,
talk
dude,
about Miley
You
Cyrus.
listen to that
How-
catitude, bro?
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not playing that shit,
She's
dog.
got catitude, bro.
It's why Koei doesn't like you.
Why do you keep calling him Koei?
Because it makes you upset.
It doesn't
same
make
reason
me
I-
upset. It's weird.
You're talking about it. The same reason I say Shui, because it annoys him.
Shui,
Shui.
you gotta tell him
Too
it's from
nice.
The Flash.
This is Nothing
Yeah, I
Sacred
did.
Podcast, the extras.
Wait, no, damn it! Before we end the podcast, I got a question.
Go for it.
Do y'all really think there's aliens in Area 51?
Bro, I'm going to be there to get my
No.
stand powers.
Are you guys going?
I gotta get my stands. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. I gotta get the fucking arrow to get my stand. Watashi no Stando guy.
Right, I'm trying to
talking
cop
about,
my
weeb?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get my
What'd you
Dark
say,
Twisted
Jay?
Fantasy staff, bro.
My favorite one was supposed to me when I fucking go to Area 51. It's him in a truck. Me when I leave, and it's him in a fucking ghost from Halo 2. And I'm like, that's right. Not even Halo 3, Halo 2.
Pull up with the ghost.
Hey, what's up, bitches? Y'all want to ride?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Oh, what if that fucking black alien from Dragon Ball Super is in there?
Dispo.
We gotta save Dispo, bro.
Oh my god.
Hashtag. Well, that's the name of the episode. Hashtag save Dispo.
Okay.
Wait,
let's
this
get it.
bro is black?
Bro,
No.
no,
Yeah,
you didn't
bro.
see the
Just
list.
in the
yeah,
dub.
the
Dog.
dub. Yeah, when the dub, he sounded
Oh.
like he's from New York. Yeah, I remember.
Track and
Fucking
field gold
weebs.
medal, cuh.
Oh, so we've been Nothing Sacred Podcast. We're sorry that you listened to this. We promise that you to never post again until next week. I've been
Stupid.
say bye, Flip.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, Jay.
Bye.
Noctis, please don't say anything at all.
Stay hydrated. Love yourself.
All right. Signing off. Bye, guys.
Peace.